AI is stepping up as a powerful digital guardian. Google's Big Sleep AI agent recently made headlines for catching a major software flaw before attackers could act a leap that's quickly changing the landscape of cybersecurity. But before we get into it, did you know 60% of you is not following us across our socials? Check out our new website for all the links and hit that follow button, link in the show notes. Thanks, guys. We love you. Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're here to cut through the noise, get you informed fast. For this deep dive, we've gathered a whole stack of sources, articles, research, our own notes, and, well, we're going to pull out the key bits to explain how AI is really, truly changing digital security.
Yeah, it really is.
Get ready, because this isn't just talk, it's happening right now, a real game changer.
Exactly. Our mission today really is to unpack how this AI works in proactive cyber defense. We want to explore what these powerful new digital guardians mean for all of us, and of course, look at the challenges, the hurdles, but also the exciting future possibilities.
Right, setting the stage. And yeah, when you talk about these guardians, the name that pops up constantly is Google's Big Sleep. So, okay, let's unpack this. What exactly is Big Sleep? Sounds kind of dramatic.
It does have a catchy name, doesn't it? But yeah, its function is super practical. Big Sleep is an AI agent developed by Google DeepMind along with Project Zero.
Okay.
Think of it like a super persistent digital detective. It's constantly scanning loads of widely used open source code.
The stuff everyone uses.
Exactly. Looking for those hidden flaws, those vulnerabilities we call 0 days. And the key thing is it finds them before the bad guys can exploit them. Its real strength is digging out these buried problems. And this is just fundamentally different from how we usually do security, right? Most tools are like a fire alarm. They go off after something's already burning, after an attack has happened.
Reactive.
Totally reactive. Big Sleep is proactive. It spots the threat, gives the human teams a heads up, and they can patch the software, close that door before any hacker even knows it was unlocked. It's like, finding that crack in the dam before the flood, not trying to bail water afterwards.
That shift, reactive to proactive, that sounds like the real game changer here. I mean, it feels like it shifts the whole power dynamic. Why is an AI like Big Sleep such a massive deal for us and the whole digital world?
It's huge for a few really critical reasons. First off, just the sheer speed of attackers these days.
Right, they move fast.
Incredibly fast, exploiting these unknown 0-day flaws. That's how so many major breaches happen. They can weaponize a vulnerability almost instantly. So traditional defenses, which are often human-led and slower, are always kind of playing catch-up.
Yeah.
Big Sleep helps close that speed gap.
Okay, speed is one thing. What else?
Well, second, think about the impact of catching these things before they're exploited. We're talking preventing potentially billions in losses. Oh, yeah. Think data leaks, massive business disruptions, stock market hits, loss of trust. It all adds up. By stopping these vulnerabilities early, Big Sleep isn't just saving money, it's helping maintain digital stability. That trust is incredibly valuable.
Stability and trust. That's a powerful point. And you mentioned there was a concrete example, something about Squilllight.
Absolutely, yeah. Made it really tangible. Back in July 2025, Big Sleep spotted a really critical bug in Squilllight.
Squilllight, I know that name. Isn't that like everywhere?
It's everywhere. It's a database engine used in countless apps, probably on your phone right now, in web browsers, operating systems, billions of devices.
Wow.
So this bug Big Sleep found, if it hadn't been caught, it could have opened up potentially millions, maybe more devices to a major global cyber attack. Yeah. But because Big Sleep flagged it preemptively, disaster averted.
Okay, that really drives it home. From theory to actual averted disaster.
Exactly. And one more point, it really boosts human capacity. By automating the hunt for these common and sometimes really cleverly hidden vulnerabilities.
It takes the grunt work away.
Precisely. Instead of security experts drowning in code review, looking for that needle in a haystack, Big Sleep finds the needles, or at least the most likely spots, and flags them.
Right.
It frees up those highly skilled people to focus on the really sophisticated, new, evolving threats. The stuff AI can't do yet. It elevates their role, makes them more strategic.
That makes sense. It's not replacing them, but augmenting them, letting them focus on the harder problems.
Exactly. It's a powerful synergy.
So who are the main players pushing this forward? Is it just Google or are others jumping in?
Well, Google DeepMind and Project Zero with Big Sleep, they definitely set the pace initially. They really proved the concept at scale. But no, they're absolutely not alone now.
Competition heating up.
Oh, yeah. You've got other giants like Microsoft, Meta. They're pouring resources into developing their own AI-driven threat hunters. They want to catch up, maybe even leapfrog Google.
Interesting. Using their own strengths, presumably.
You bet. Microsoft has its massive enterprise footprint. Meta has its unique social graph insights. They'll likely approach it differently, maybe finding different kinds of threats. And it's not just the big guys.
Startups too.
Definitely. Lots of innovation there. And we should also mention the historical context.
Yep.
Early AI projects, like one called Atlantis, apparently it laid some groundwork, inspired this direction. Plus, there's a huge global collaboration aspect now among security researchers. It's accelerating everything. But this all sounds incredibly positive, almost like a magic bullet, right? Which naturally raises the question.
What's the catch?
Exactly. What are the big hurdles? The challenges in actually getting these AI agents like Big Sleep integrated and working reliably everywhere.
Yeah, because it can't be that simple. What are the downsides, the complexities we need to keep an eye on with something this powerful?
There are definitely significant challenges. First and foremost is oversight and autonomy. You need really tight controls.
Keeping the AI on a leash.
Pretty much. You need strong human supervision to make sure the AI doesn't do something unintended, go rogue in some way, even if it's just making a mistake with big consequences. That balance is tricky.
Okay, oversight. What else?
Then there are the AI's own limitations. They're powerful, incredibly so, but they're not infallible. They can be fooled, potentially manipulated by sophisticated attackers.
So human verification is still essential.
Absolutely critical. You can't just trust the AI's output blindly. It's a tool, very advanced one, but still a tool that needs expert human judgment.
Makes sense.
Then you've got privacy and ethics. These AIs are scanning vast amounts of code, potentially touching sensitive systems. You have to ensure they comply with all the privacy laws, that they're not over-collecting data, that their actions are ethically sound.
A huge responsibility.
Massive. And then there are the practical integration issues. Getting these cutting-edge AI tools to work smoothly with the existing, often complex cybersecurity setups that organizations already have. That's a big technical lift.
Like fitting a new engine into an old car while it's still driving.
Kinda, yeah. And finally, there's generalization. Making an AI really good at finding bugs in one specific thing, like Squidlight, is one challenge. Getting it to be just as effective across the thousands of different software environments out there, that's much harder. It's an ongoing research problem.
Okay, so we've covered what it is, why it matters, who's doing it, and the hurdles. Looking ahead now, what does this mean for the future? Where is this all heading as AI keeps getting smarter in cybersecurity?
Well, we're definitely stepping into a new era, a transformative one for cybersecurity. We can expect to see way more AI defenders out there.
Big sleeps.
More autonomous agents like it, yeah. Constantly monitoring, maybe even automatically patching simpler vulnerabilities, 247 across the web. It'll become much more common.
Wow.
And this leads to the idea of collaborative defense.
Yeah.
Imagine these AI systems starting to share threat intelligence securely between different organizations.
A network effect for security.
Exactly. Bolstering everyone's defenses, creating a kind of global, collective cyber resilience. That could be really powerful. And we'll likely see AI move beyond just detecting existing flaws to actually predicting new attack patterns.
Getting ahead of the hackers before they even make a move.
That's the goal. Forecasting attack vectors before they're even fully formed. Seeing threats on the horizon, not just when they hit the shore.
And the human role in all this.
It becomes about human AI teams, a seamless blend. AI does the heavy lifting, the pattern matching at scale, finding the needles. Humans provide the strategic oversight, the intuition, the ethical judgment, tackling the really novel threats. It's augmentation, not replacement.
Okay.
And finally, to manage all this complexity and power, we'll definitely see new industry standards emerge, frameworks, best practices to make sure these tools are used effectively, but also safely and ethically across the board. So yeah, the bottom line is, the digital world just got a major upgrade. With AI agents like Big Sleep proactively guarding software, we really are entering an era where attacks can potentially be stopped before they even start. It's a fundamental shift in the balance of power, tilting things back towards the defenders.
It really sounds like it. This tech is set to redefine how everyone, businesses, governments, individuals like you listening, thinks about and handles digital security. The promise is a safer, smarter, more resilient internet for all of us. But it leaves us with a big question to think about, doesn't it? As AI takes on more and more of this guardian role, what stands out to you about how we, as humans, will interact with digital security in the future? Will we end up trusting AI more with our online safety, or maybe even less, especially as these guardians become more autonomous? Something to ponder.